Welcome back to another episode of Kingdom Hearts. I'm Mar, and today we will continue Sora's journey without Donald and Goofy. Now we only have this beast at our side. But hey, at least he's a nice guy. So there's that. Anyways, so we're gonna get through this the first time as quick as we can. And we will come back for loot later. For a couple of reasons, I am going to do that. The main one being that until we have the Keyblade, there are actually just things we can't do. And another big one being that, we get certain things later, like Super Glide, that make navigating this area easier. So we're going to continue with our slam forward in story progress and worry about the rest later. Anyway, I have to remember what all these gates do. Okay, that's what that one does. And then if I press this one, it moves these two, which lets me go that way. Okay. If I press this one, it will move that one, which lets me go that way. And as you can see, there are different ways to do this, to get different things. I don't really care right now, though. I'm just trying to get to the exit, which is right here. As I said, I will come back later for the rest. Right now, all that matters is getting through. Okay, and hey, look, we're getting through. This doesn't rise right now, does it? I have to press something? There we go. As I thought, had to press something. Just had to look for what to press, and once I found it, it was easy. Anyway, gravity is pretty much the only attack I have that does anything right now. Hey, I got a bright crystal. Cool. And tink. It sounds like a door is opened. I'm not sure how I can hear the sound of that door opening from all the way over here, but I will take your word for it, game. Anyways, now we have to backwards navigate this whole thing, and honestly, it's kind of annoying, and I wish I didn't have to, but you know how it be. I don't know why I bother doing that one. I'm gonna undo that because there's no reason to do that whatsoever. Like, that one doesn't do anything for me. Oh, right. Can't be forgetting steps now. Okay, there we go. Easy. Easy. Okay, let's head on out of here. As I said, we will come back later for all the other stuff. We're just not doing it right now. Because there's really not... It's hard and annoying to do things here until after you have the Keyblade. That's honestly what it comes down to. Anyway, hey Beast, could you wreck these guys, please? I'll help. I took one out. The rest is up to you. You can do it. I'd just like to point out that even when all he has is a wooden sword, even without the Keyblade, Sora is, against everyone but Sephiroth, invincible. Oh, and the final boss of the game. Some of his stages can kill Sora right now. But with MP Rage and MP Haste active, neither of which is related to the Keyblade directly, I can just not care. Anyway, so we go through the doors, we make that defender disappear through the magic of scenes, and then we continue on to confront the bad guy, which should be a very fun process. I really wish hitting the mute button on my microphone didn't make sound. It has this really audible click, and that's really unfortunate. Anyway, yeah, she's using their pure hearts or whatever. Yeah, that's what Princesses of Heart do.
They're close. I can feel it. Are you ready for them? No.
Beast, don't give in to the anger. Beast, what are you doing? Beast, come on.
Quit while you can.
No, not without Kairi.
The darkness will destroy you.
You're wrong, Riku. The darkness may destroy my body, but it can't touch my heart. My heart will stay with my friends. It'll never die.
Really? Well, we'll just see about that.
Darkness Ball of Everlasting Darkness. Just a Pancake is a great YouTuber and you should watch him. Only if you've already watched all of Kingdom Hearts though. His jokes don't land if you haven't.
Not your life. But I'm not gonna betray Sora either, cause he's become one of my best buddies after all we've been through together.
What about a few minutes ago when you totally betrayed me?
Could you tell the king I'm really sorry?
Hold on, Goofy! We'll tie them together!
Donald's the worst kind of friend. He's a good person only when his friends are.
I guess you're stuck with
Actually,
us.
that's not the worst kind of person.
Thanks a lot.
The worst kind of person is someone who's a bad person even when everyone else around them is good, but
How
still.
will you fight without a weapon?
I know now I don't need the Keyblade. I've got a better weapon. My heart.
Your heart? What good will that weak little thing do for you?
Although my heart may be weak, it's not alone. It's grown with each new experience.
You know, growing
and it's
up,
found a
I
home with all the
digged
friends I've
this
made.
speech a little too
I've
much.
become part of their
I
heart
still
just
kind
as
of
they
like
become
it.
Part of mine. And if they think of me now and then, if they don't forget me, then our hearts will be one. I don't need a weapon. My friends are my power.
And that will be the theme of the rest of Kingdom Hearts, as far as it relates to Sora anyway. Every time he's a character, just my friends are my power. That is Sora in a nutshell. That's his entire existence. Why do I really wish I could have a different Keyblade for this. Because this is not the Keyblade I would want to fight Riku with. Because magic isn't very helpful against him. Other than healing and, well, my normal equipment will do that, would do that just fine. Anyway, on the bright side, because I have Leaf Bracer, I can kind of just attack him and not care. You know? It's a nice side effect. See, that's the benefit of higher stats, you know? It's one of the reasons why I do like doing that material farming before you fight Riku here. Because, man, is it nice to just not care. Like, look at this. I don't care what Riku's doing. Who cares? I just attack him. He can't hurt me. I don't have to matter. My defense is high enough and I have Leaf Bracer if my health gets low. That's a really hard fight if you don't have high enough stats for it, but my stats are high enough. You know? I can just stat check Riku. I don't have to think. Anyway, Riku gets fended off by the stat ball that is my version of Sora.
Oh, your heart won this battle.
Yep, no thanks to you, Beast. Sora will remember this. Anyway, yeah, we know the White Trinity now. Sora, Donald, and Goofy are the group. I'm gonna head back real quick. Now that I have the Keyblade, I can do things a little easier. Like, you know, not flee from everything. Yeah, see how much more damage my Thunder does now? Like, it does almost double from that bit of MP increase. Although, yeah, I am feeling that, that it's a little insufficient against these enemies. It's still good, don't get me wrong, but, I'm starting to feel once more that my stats could be higher. Anyway, I'm just coming back here to do... Where is it? It's on one of these platforms. Did I go past it? I think it's on this one. Yeah, there it is. Just gonna be working on getting all the White Trinities as I go through. Anyway, they use the power of friendship to make things materialize. That's pretty much how White Trinities work. Most of them are just good loot. That's about all there is to it. Okay. Easy. You know, it's really weird to think that now when I say when I was little, I include my 15th year of life. When I was 15, I would use the phrase when I was little. And I definitely did not include that year, right? Like, no one does when they're 15. They don't think of 15 as it's young. I don't know. Aging's weird. Alright, let's just go do the library first. Anyways, this is a nice little puzzle. You pick up books, and by puzzle, I mean it's really just about you finding the right colored books to put where. You know? Just, the puzzle is finding the right colored books lying around. That's the entire puzzle. Only the extra room has any kind of puzzle at all, and even that's not much. Anyway, so we're going to get everything from these turnstiles because it's kind of annoying to do so, but we're just gonna keep doing it. I don't actually know how these turnstiles work, if they're random or if there's like you have to do it a set number of times. I have no idea. I've never bothered learning because honestly it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't actually matter if it's a set number of times or random. I'm still going to sit here and do it until I get the treasure chest. So it's kind of irrelevant which one it is, right? Like, it, you know, I'm here for the long haul anyway. Like, regardless, I'm gonna chill out here until I get all the stuff. You know? Like, it doesn't really matter. You spin me right round. That's about all I can sing of that without having problems. There we go. Got some Mithril. Isn't that nice? Anyway. Get the book. Do a, you know, stack to get up top to that book. Are there any ladders visible in this room? I feel like there are. So like, well, no, I have to give the game designers credit. I don't see any ladders in this library. They got me. Good, fair enough. That is apparently the only answer, is to do what they just did, because there are no ladders. Okay. Now we're back to spinning for treasure. Okay. Yeah. You just gotta spin, 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 spin to win. Who thought this was a good idea? Serious. Who thought this was a good idea? Whose idea was this? I need to know. You know how many items Beast can carry? And Goofy. Like, what the heck? They just carry ridiculous amounts of things. I use that AP up on Sora. Sora's abilities and realize that 1 AP is not enough to get anything I actually care about Sora having. Stop getting stuck, thanks. Anyway, let's turn this now. Well, okay, we waiting for treasure now. We waiting for treasure. You know how it be? Gotta turn, baby, turn until we get that treasure chest. There it is. Heck yeah. Get that mega potion. Take that book. Oh yeah. Anyway, so let's put Theon on the shelf. There we go. We did a thing. Anyway, and that is the minimum you need to do to move on. That unlocks those doors. I, however, am going to do all of it. Because I want to. Anyway. Grab this. Go over here. Do that. Easy. Even though all that allowed me to do was leave. Still easy. Easy game, easy life. Okay, do this. That does that. Which might seem like it does nothing. But it does, in fact, do something. It lets me do this. There we go. Which lets me go up here and do this. Yeah, that's right. Look at these spicy strategies. And oh, hey, look. There's the other green book. Anyway, now we go down here. We wondered continuously why someone did all of this. Honestly, it doesn't really make sense. But whatever. We take that. It's whatever. We get this. And we cry. Yeah, honestly, I have no idea why someone put this puzzle together. What was the point of setting up the library like this? Did Maleficent do this? Would she care to? Did someone just get bored one day and decide, you know what would be good? A puzzle library. Anyway, and this is how these work. Cast gravity on them and then they come down. You can open the chest. Got some more Dalmatians. Aren't I such a good person? Saving all the puppies. Thanks for acknowledging that I'm a good person, Internet. I really needed that. Not really. But thanks anyway. I appreciate it nonetheless. Even if it was ultimately meaningless. And if that isn't enough to cheer you up, I don't know what is. I have no idea where I'm going with what I just said, to be perfectly honest. No clue. I'm officially like hardcore rambling at this point. I'm just hoping that something that comes out of my mouth ends up being funny. So, you know, if it doesn't, oh well. Anyway. Yeah, later we can turn that so we can go the other way, but we can't do that here. Why is this not skippable? So that way you can realize that this thing can probably turn, and I get that, but at the same time, why? Save me from this torment. At least make the elevator faster. Anyway, for right now, all I can do is leave. But later I'll be able to do something else there. Alright, for right now, we go this way. Which brings us back to the hall, but now we're up higher. Which does a few things for us. Anyway, boom. That goes down and spits out some kind of weird thing that we'll go collect in a minute. Anyway, there's a bunch of puzzles. It's all you really need to know about this section of the castle. There's a bunch of puzzles. I already have the answers memorized, so, you know. They're not really so much puzzles to me as a thing that I have to do to advance the game.
Fire! Fire!
And this one's pushing, right? Yeah. The other way. The other way. Misread the markings on the ground.
Fire! Fire! Thunder!
Okay. That does a thing. Specifically, that activates platforms, that way you don't have to go through the library every time you want to go somewhere. Which makes it way more convenient. Anyway, get that emblem piece, then go down here. And yeah, see those things now go between floors. Anyway, grab that emblem piece, go grab this emblem piece, and then go over here. Grab this chest, get the last emblem piece, and that's all. And this is what we were solving. You can't open this door without getting all the emblem pieces, which is what we just did, so you know. Here they are, put into the door. And then the door opens. Get used to that symbol, by the way. You've been seeing a lot, and you'll continue to see it a lot.
Why? It was mine.
Know this. The heart that is strong and true shall win the Keyblade.
What? You're saying my heart's weaker than his?
Yeah, that
For
is
that
exactly
instant
what he
it
said.
was. However, you can become stronger. You showed no fear in stepping through the door to darkness.
Yeah, you don't sound evil at all.
It held no terror for you.
Not evil at all.
Plunge deeper into the darkness.
Definitely nice guy. Trust him, Riku. It'll be okay.
Stronger.
What should I do?
It's really quite simple. Open yourself to the darkness.
Yeah, nothing bad could
That is
possibly happen when you do that.
Let your heart, your being, become darkness itself.
There's no way that could be bad. Not at all. Look, I'm not saying Riku's gullible, but I am saying that, you know, he's definitely the learn from experience kind, you know? Ooh. That looked like it hurt. I should equip a Keyblade that increases my strength. Having increased magic against these guys really doesn't account for much. Also, you wanna know what annoys me? I always forget that it does this, but this is the room I was just in. It turns you around right there, and I always forget that it does that. Anyway, I am going to switch around my equipment to be more, not magic focused. Still going to probably equip Fairy Harp instead of something that is... actually, I'll go for Olympia. Yeah, Olympia will work. Alright, we're going this way. I don't remember what's down this way, but we're going this way. I honestly don't really remember what's where in this area, so we're just gonna keep running around until we get going the right direction. Oh, this was not the right direction, but hey, we'll grab the loot down here now, I guess.
See ya.
The only magic I need to do is to cast gravity on these guys. Even that is fairly optional. Anyway, yeah, see now I take these guys out significantly faster. Okay. Easy. That's annoying. Be defeated, you jerk. Okay. Easy. Come on, get down here, you stupid wyvern. Not done with you yet. Anyway, yeah, this is the first part of the game that the enemy types start to get hard. And what I mean by that is enemies at this point, enemy types that are introduced at this point have smarter AI and, well, just better abilities available to them. So they start to be, you know, a bit better, just by virtue of having better options. Like, that's the best way to put it. At this point, enemies start having better options, so they start being able to fight against you better. Oh hey, I got these. Anyway, anyway, there's two of them down. I'm just waiting for you, buddy. Come on, turn back, I dare you. Yeah, that's right. No one can resist a dare. Anyway, so do this. Get some stuff. That's great. Cool. And then open this chest. Where that cough came from. Just had this weird itch in my throat all of a sudden. Anyway, I press a button, I get magic apparently. Oh, it's that way I have magic for that. Oh, wait, that's in a different area. Is there any... Wait, why did I just get Mithril? Is there Mithril somewhere that I didn't see it? I'm confused. I might watch the playback on that one just to understand what happened. Because I am unsure of what just happened. Whatever. It's all good. Everything's fine. Anyway, so back this way. And we get to continue on. Oh, funny thing, I remember the proper way to go now. I'm not going to go the proper way yet, but I remember which way it is now, at least. Okay. So this controls which spot this goes to. It either goes up or down, and that's how you control which way it goes. Anyway, the proper way to go, I'm pretty sure, is through that door. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to instead go this way. It's going to be a great time. Yeah, there's nothing else to say about that. It's gonna be a great time. Gonna have much fun. Great time, very fun. All around. Everything is amazing. Everything is awesome, as some would say. Anyway, okay. I forgot that these things would follow me over here. Oh gosh darn them. I'm upset. Ugh. Got knocked all the way down here. I am upset about this reality. Yeah, not even that's high enough. Fine, I will go back. Really wishing I had Super Glide. Super Glide is a much faster way to get around. You don't have as much control over it, but it is so much faster. If you're wondering why I'm just running away, it's because I really don't want to fight these guys until I can cheese them with magic. Like, that's ultimately what it comes down to. These enemies are much easier once you can actually, you know, do effective damage with magic. So I'm going to casually ignore them as much as possible until I can. And if you're thinking, well, will you ever be able to? Yes. Yes, I will. It'll happen. Don't worry. I can already kind of cheese them with gravity, but what I really want to be able to cheese them with is thunder. And the reason you want to be able to cheese these enemies is because, well, as you noticed when I fell, I got dropped into a different area. And that's consistent. That's just what happens if you fall. And you don't want that. That sucks. Right, yeah. And so what you want at this point in order to be able to beat these things without that happening is two things. First, you want a better magic Keyblade than Spellbinder. And the second is that you want the ultimate cheesing technique, which is the second, let me land on that properly. But anyway, so what you want is the ultimate cheesing ability, which is best explained through song. Oh, wait, no, that's not what I meant. The ultimate cheesing ability, which is God level spells. Like it is a pretty substantial boost. Anyway, after I get this set of chests, I'm going to peace out for the episode. And then next episode, I will be getting the stuff that's down there, and then I will continue my climb up through Hollow Bastion, getting the rest of the stuff that's everywhere. Anyway, so that way I remember which way I said I was going to go, because this is my last episode I'm going to record right now. I'm going to fall down here. And that's all for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.